Going into Light Shade, and this is Cactus's choice. How do you feel about this map for Cactus?
Um, this is one of the really standard maps, to be honest. Nothing's really weird about it. There's no like fast zones or like really big dead spaces. So, I think for a game where like you're not trying to go for anything gimmicky, just trying to play like a macro game, you have an advantage. So, it's probably an advantage for Cactus in this game, to be honest.
Sense.
Yeah. Also, the third base isn't like a triangle base, right? So you can't get dropped a million times. So, it's a plus.
Very much so when going up against this man.
Against some
Punk.
the medevac king, yeah.
Yes, exactly. I think it's probably his favorite unit in the game. I think he cried when they added the medevac boost.
Like he just like fell into tears.
Yes. All his prayers were heard. When was that added? Part of this one?
I think it was Hatsuya.
Okay.
But I mean, it's pretty good. I remember when they added tank effects, that really I did not like that.
Can't believe that was a thing for so long. You had to make Ravagers every single time.
Yeah, I mean I think like what's the word? I think for TVT it's fine. But I think for every other matchup it's so obnoxious that like I hated it so much.
If you could only do it in TVT, that'd be great. But it meant if you were playing a TVZ or a ZVT, you had to go Roach Infester. Which is kind of the only way to stop it.
Yeah.
Or just be very on top of your mutas.
Yeah, so nothing really weird coming up for both players. Looks like they're gonna go for a macro game again. Clay's not go for a 2-1, but for looks like a 1-1-1 one more time.
I was disappointed.
Yeah, a little disappointed. It's gonna send the Reaper across the map immediately. I think last game he saved it for a bit longer. Cactus making 6 slings again, so it looks like it might be on purpose, actually.
Yeah, I'm just trying to make sure there's nothing too crazy. Really wants to keep his tournament life going. Get back into those playoffs.
Yeah, the Reaper here is being really annoying, getting some good damage on the links, but it's gonna get shoot away by this queen. Nothing really happened. No units lost. So not that big of a deal. Yeah, everything looks pretty similar to last game. He's getting a reactor on his barracks. He's getting your marines to start getting a starport in the factory. Is gonna swap the factory onto the reactor, and probably gonna get some Hellions here. Yep, get double Hellion production.
I wonder if he's gonna change anything up on this build. Whether he's just gonna go for the same thing and try to get more damage out of it, or if he's gonna try to actually expand behind it or something like that, like a little bit quicker.
If I was Clay, I would be trying to play more aggressive, because I feel like that's kind of where, like I'm not entirely sure about his TVZ or yeah TVZ, but it seems that like if you're gonna play against somebody who's comfortable in the mid to late game, I would not want to get them in that spot, right? So he would probably want to do
We
something.
didn't get our answer here.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, 3 barracks.
Oh, Cactus is gonna spot it though.
Yeah, this is pretty big for Cactus.
Getting to see this. It's gonna, I'm assuming there's either gonna be an armory thrown down, we're gonna get the all in, or he's just gonna go in with Marine Hellion and try to get some shit done before any queens pop out. It looks like Cactus didn't go 4 queens, or he did go 4 queens this time. He's not adding the 5th and 6th like he did last time, which might hinder him just a little bit in his defense. Especially because he doesn't have a Baneling Nest yet.
Yeah, a little greedy here from Cactus. Clay is going for the Cloak Banshee one more time. Or I think he canceled. Well, yeah, he canceled Cloak. He's swapping his factory back onto the Tech Lab. I'm assuming for a tank maybe. Oh, and he's getting 2 more racks, so this is gonna be something very aggressive. It does get some Hellions out on the map to try to distract Cactus. I know that Cactus scouted it, but I think he doesn't realize exactly what's happening here. I feel like it's like very not greedy, but he's not being defensive enough, right?
No, he's definitely not reacting to this much at all. He got those 6 queens, but or no, 5 queens. It looks like it's gonna be, but he is not adding any banelings. He's not adding enough lings. There's a baneling nest, but definitely not enough lings. He's still droning on his third base, which might come to hinder him, especially because that marine count's already growing very quickly.
Yeah, so it is going to be a siege tank coming out of the factory. Yeah, Clay looking to probably do a marine tank push with a stim, and I think +1 attack. The Cactus has got to be careful, but
he can see the engineering bay. He's got to know that that's a very weird engineering bay placement. Like I don't know why you would put it there if you weren't gonna use it.
yeah, the one saving grace about Cactus's build though is that even though he is playing a little bit greedier than he should be, since Clay went for that Hellion, was it the Hellion harass first and then made a Banshee, it is gonna slow him down a bit. So I mean, there might just be enough time for Cactus to defend here if he stops droning up. He does have enough drones for his third base to be saturated, so if he just makes a lot of units here, he's probably fine. It does come down to the engagement though at that point, because he is playing it a little close, to be honest. Yeah, making 12 lings right now.
Can he see? No, he can't see. The marines in the natural are barely out of vision, so he cannot see that at all. And Clay purposely sending out only a couple marines. Yet there's 4 times as many marines. Here comes the push out.
Yeah, Clay's coming across the map now. Cactus still does not realize what's happening, and Clay has to double the armor supply of Cactus. So he is gonna have to stall.
But that's not enough considering all of these marines.
Yeah, fortunately for Cactus, his creep is spread out a bit farther out here, so he is going to be able to see this and have like a little bit of a warning. But he's going to have to save these queens if he has any chance of defending this. Loses 2 immediately, and now he realizes how much stuff is here, so he knows he is in trouble.
It is helping though that he's coming in so slowly, because this is helping Cactus's 1-1 finish up. So now they'll be on equal footing in terms of the upgrades. But the slow baneling is coming in. All right splits. There's only 1 baneling left, but a lot of marines are going to push in very far. And he needs baneling now.
Yeah, unfortunately, a lot of those banelings hit that tank. The tank surviving with like 1 HP. He is morphing the banelings now, but it looks like it is a bit too late. He's gonna have to hang on here.
It'll be a big spread and a very dire strait to try to save this third base.
Yeah, he does have bane speed now, so he's rolling onto the marines here, and it looks like he might be able to clean this up. Yeah,
that last baneling hit, that's gonna help him clean it up for sure.
Yeah, he definitely does have it. More some banelings in front of these marines, but Clay's push really did get cleaned up, and you know now he is kind of behind. Clay has Cactus has a 4th base, and his 3rd base was saturated. Lost 10 drones in the attack, but I mean even so, he is in a pretty good spot. Cactus does have bane speed now, and you know, I don't really know what Clay can do right now.
Yeah, he's almost 13. 14 workers up, getting his units surrounded. Oh, no, but not going for a drop, just trying to go above the high ground. Fake him out, get rested up. But he's committed. He's got 5 racks and 2 base, so he's gonna keep going at this. But that might be the end of him, considering how many lings and banelings. Cactus is just pushing forward, knowing how small his army is left over. He's gonna get as much as he can while Clay gets out of there. Cactus finally going into mutas, trying to shut down any form of drop attack, but Clay is coming in to start finally dropping what he's actually good at, instead of just pushing in from one single stream, which will probably help him out. I'm surprised he didn't do this earlier, especially considering how many marines he had before. But here we go, the multi-prong is going to start.
Yeah, it looks like Cactus. I'm not sure if he recognized it, but he does have some mutas here to try to defend this. But there's not enough mutas to defend all these Marines. He does have some Lings moving up from the third to try to defend this. So this drop not really doing anything right now.
Getting shut down pretty hard, actually.
Yeah, some pretty good Bane connects at the third while this is happening. And Cactus wrapping around the army at the main as well. It's going to clean this up for basically nothing. And Housepeddler taps out.